Future me doing the editing. Start here. I should have actually... I am used to it not doing that. I usually do a test. And because the microphone itself lights up with the little bar showing the voice level, my brain just accepted that it was receiving the sound, which it is. Microphone's fine. It's just OBS. Who's never seen the microphone before in its life. So, the TLDR is we have a new emote, which Sahana clearly very kindly demonstrated. I don't know if it's the finalized version of it. I'm seeing how it looks small and whether anything is lost in the resize. We're fundraising for St. Jude, which is the first year I've ever done this. And you're all hecking great. TLDR, I can't remember what the rest was. Oh yeah, and I used Lo-Fi Girl for the intro music, so hopefully it won't get muted. But yeah, it's a long weekend for me, so I hope if you also have a long weekend, or if you don't, that you have a good, time of it. Either resting or productive, whatever you want out of the weekend. I hope it's yours. So, and also I was saying that the entire time of the cherry blossoms this year, which was like from April 1st to April the 10th, sadly I didn't stream during that time, but my dream island is saved in the cherry blossom state. However, afterwards I ended up making a bunch of changes, so we'll go take a little look at that now, maybe do some designing. It's just going to be a very peaceful, relaxed stream, hopefully. Last time I streamed was Gleamlight, and it was a bit more stressful because there was like some tech issues and my internet just died mid-stream and at the beginning of stream. And also obviously the game itself is interesting. It was a bit darker than this, so I enjoyed it though. Let's just start. But welcome in if you're lurking. Hello. If you're watching on VOD, hopefully you made it this far and didn't think, why is this stream muted? I saved it. I saved my stream anniversary celebrations into 3 separate videos, 1 per game. That seemed the correct way to do it. So that is preserved. KK is performing. Last week was the what do you call it? Fishing tourney. And KK was on the Sunday and confused me. I should be used to it by now, but I've never seen this notice before. Their recycling is your treasure. What was I wearing? Okay, so I was going for a comfy but also rainproof look. I have a bunch of eggs, and then I have... yeah, fishing derby, is that the right word? I think it's fishing tourney is what it's called in the game. Why have I got all this stuff in my inventory? Instant noodles. This is quite the collection. You like, what happened on this night out? I've got instant noodles, everyday tights, and a pinwheel. Make up a story around that. A sea globe, a globe, bamboo. Okay. I've been busy on this island. How are you, superstar? I got worried all of a sudden about whether you were sleeping well. As you should, Pecan. I don't sleep very well. I don't know, but I'm thinking it's set in the 90s. When it comes to looking your best, when it comes to looking our best, sleep is terribly important. So, I'm sending you an REM-friendly deep sleep Prezi, Sweet Dreams Pecan. Let's have a look at what that is. Oh, and I got a new song from Nook Inc. What is this? A pajama dress. Okay. I mean, you know, it looks comfy, but we're getting into the warmer weather there. It's not... Oh. Give me my jeans. Mermaid needs the jeans. One of the things that I've done, apart from decorate everything with eggs, is move my music player. So I can't register it here. I have to go elsewhere to register it. But now, when I look in here, I haven't got the gyroids anymore. I think the reason I had the bamboo stuff, the little candles and stuff, was because I wanted to see what I could put on this side. And I have not yet decided, but this is the new backdrop to my house. You've got the nice cherry blossom on the right, fountain on the left, a clock, and then I've replaced the old DIY tree stump with a proper DIY table, so we're moving up in the world. Okay, so where should I register the song? Well, you know there was also a music player over here, but the stuff that was over here is no longer here either. So there's a few changes. So let's just run around and do some daily things and get used to what we're going to be doing. But I do need to clear out this inventory, honestly. Because otherwise I can't buy anything in the shop, and we know that's important. And hopefully some of our villagers will be at home, because I've designed a few villagers' houses already. And I would love to show at least one of them off. Okay, so what is our storage situation? Is it full? Almost. I have room for 6 things. So let's put 6 things away. Why is this out? Let's go. Alright, so KK is here. We've got a nice egg day, bunny day display going on. Thank you for the pajama dress. Cinnamon roll? I was hoping you'd come over and say hello, baby. Isn't this weather gorgeous, baby? It makes Solarium look as if it could be the background for a fashion shoot. Her tail really does look like a cinnamon roll. Well, if it isn't Snackling, so glad to hear your voice. Okay, they're saying the standard thing right now. Hey superstar, you're a sight for these sore eyes. How did I get out here? We're all wondering that, Wolfgang. Wants a cinnamon roll, yes indeed. The trouble is, if I'm going to be talking about food today, is that there's a wasp in my kitchen, so I haven't been able to like make any proper food. I just like grabbed a bag of crisps and ran. So I'm going to be very hungry this stream. I'm hoping it just crawls back out the way it crawled in when it gets bored. It goes to the outside world. Ooh, the cool globe is back. I've got 2 of them already, so we're good. It's still there. Well, I think last time I like nipped in, I didn't hear it. That doesn't mean it's not there. KK Metal, I think is registered, so we're good. Should really greet KK. I know he's going to say he doesn't play for us until thingy. He's like, oh, that's fine. You don't have to. There's no pressure, KK. You do your thing. It's fine. Oh, apparently I'm sitting, listening. Let's go grab a coffee. That's the first thing we want to do. But yes, I know some stuff from the intro was lost. So once again, thank you for being here. Welcome. We are opening our fundraiser up with some chill Animal Crossing. And it's actually the first year that I've ever done St. Jude. I've seen it. Other teammates do it previous years, so I joined the team fundraiser this year. If you don't know who they are, I don't have a command yet, but I will. They're a hospital in the US that actually shares their research on their work throughout the world. So every year they do a big fundraiser called Play Live, which is, you know, I think where gamers can fundraise, show their support, and it's kind of expanded quite a bit. I'll get some proper info into the stream when I do my stream admin next. Honestly, I ended up designing the emote and that took all of the time I had before the stream, so. Alright, I'm feeling that I don't want a scalding hot coffee, thanks, barista. Oh, wow. Wow. I wish we had the sound alerts still. I need to reinstate them so we can get wow back. Thank you, Sahana. The depth of flavour expands at this cooler temperature. Does it? Give him a little wave. Okay, so now that we're caffeinated, let me show you what I've done to the left-hand side of the island, because that's the one that's changed the most. So as you know, on the left-hand side over here, we had the little pool, which went left to right. Now I've made this kind of avenue that leads to the fountain, which kind of brings the two parts of this area together. And obviously I'm very proud of it because the butterfly friend is now central to this. So the elements that were here before, these are new. The elements are all kind of still around, but they've just been repurposed. I removed the big old fire so I could, you know, have it not obstructed. But I think that turned out quite nice. Butterfly friend looks majestic. Yeah, they were kind of behind a tree before. Speaking of trees, yeah, so this was a cherry blossom tree, so this was going to be a nice little place to contemplate that, but they're gone already, which is a shame. Everything else here is the same, and then further up the beach is where I've moved. Oh, oh no, look at Fang. Oh god, he's so baby. Look, he's just lying on his thing. I don't want to disturb him. I hear a balloon, but most of them are the egg ones. Yeah, I don't care about that. Ah, woo! I was hoping I'd see you. What do you say we set out across the sea? Yes. Oh, I did want to click on him so bad, but also it's his own like garden, so I didn't want to like really bother him that much. The other day I found him sitting here, which is really nice because this is the little bit of yard that I set out for him, and then this is Maple's. So it's nice to see them using this space. Speaking of maple, let me just dip in here before I go show you the other bit that I was gonna show you on the beach. Maple, I kind of want to do Maple's house. Like, it's really nice, but obviously, like, this fish is dominating the thing. I think there's probably some creative stuff we could do with it, but it's not like in desperate need of emergency work. Like, oh shoot, I didn't even talk. I just got too busy talking about her house. Sorry, Maple. Let's greet you properly. Let's talk to you and not about you. Smiley day to you. Of course. Doesn't time spent relaxing at home fill you with joy? I'd love for you to relax here as well, Loafs. Aww. So she's got a burp. She hasn't got any music playing. So I don't know what her theme tune is. I mean, she's got the nice sound of the fire, which is obviously great. So it is very relaxing, but she only has like one place to sit. She needs like a place where people can gather together. I did give her this chair, but she's put in this corner. But yeah, so Maple one day will come for you. Especially as Maple is staying. I feel like, for example, Apollo I'm torn on because I really want to do his house, but at the same time, one, I've given him a vacation home on the DLC island, and two, he might not stick around forever. So I'm like, is it worth it? If you leave without it talking, they're like, you good? I said what I said. But look, I've moved the wedding area here to the beach. And it's now perfect because it got the wave sounds and it's just... And I feel it goes really well with that thing in the corner. What is this thing called? I think I'm getting worse with remembering names of things. But yeah, so I've moved over all the items that were there before. And it's just very chill now. And it deserves to be on the beach, because, you know. Hey, this star thing could go on the other side of my golden chair behind my house. We'll see. I'll think about that. So this is mostly as it was before. I've changed, given that I moved the music behind my house, I've now put Bashment up here. And so you've got the little gyroid that looks like it's the DJ now. The pergola, I think, is the one with the flowers. Hold on a sec. Wait, we're gonna find what it's officially called. Not clothing. Oh. It won't do it if we scroll fast, so... Dang it. We're not gonna find it. I have so many items, especially with the DLC. Anyway. I don't know why I've got a random digger in there. I guess I got it for novelty purposes. Time for research, yeah. But yes, this Rainbow Road, I'm very happy with how this cafe looks. I'm still, like, in the early days, I only had these two couches, so you've got a red one and a yellow one, but I think I need to decide which colour to have them and maybe change the colour. I don't know. They look very comfy, but they might have to turn into a different colour. I like this friend on the cup. He's like really bassy, so he makes the music sound really cool. Chilling on the red couch, vibing to DJ Gyroid, indeed. The only trouble is DJ Gyroid is kind of... It's okay in this view, but when you tilt the camera up, they just... they're like so short. They'll occasionally peek their head up when they do their little bloop. Yeah, like that. I think that's the cutest. So I'm kind of torn about whether or not to put them on a chair, because then they won't do that anymore. It's gonna make me laugh if I stay here. So let's go. Oh, we now have these 2 gates. I finally got this in my store and I was so happy. I was like, yes, I know where you're going. Look, they now... This is where they belong. Alright, this is gonna be an egg. And I'm not like trying to predict. I literally have put my fossils in a specific place so that I know it's gonna be an egg, but it just happens to be in the way of this, so... Don't hit it with an axe. Let's just grab it while we're here. Oh, hold on a second. I think that this is blocking, yeah, one of the slots, so I can't get 8 here. But it just looks too good for me to care. You know, I'm weighing up the options. I'm like, getting 8 things from the stone or having this in place. I think this is gonna win every time, so. It looks so good. And then our tentacle friend has moved up here. I mean, our vine friend. So, so small and steady changes on the island, which are making me happy. Marina's wearing her bunny ears. Is it for Easter? She's so cute. Speaking of tentacle friends, I've literally got my hand over my mouth because it's like so cute. Hey Leo. Leo, we're coming for you next. Wait. Nice running into you, tentacles. I'm glad you're never too busy to check in with me, baby. Hi Leo. Hey baby. Oh, that's the trouble. He's not going to be at home, so I can't show you the pear house. Moving to Solarium was the best decision I ever made. Yeah, it definitely was. We recruited Leo from a campsite visit, so that was quite good. Look, I finally was able to grow my last blue pansy, I want to say. So that was nice. What are you? Egg. Okay. It could be a recipe, I guess. Hi. I thought you were going to fly away. He's never been that close before. Anyway. Sorry, Leo. I have to get back up. So here we've got our nice veg patch. I've got this piece of wheat field. I obviously want more because that's really fun to run through, but then I'd have to remove the back row of veggies, and I think at this point I can because I've got enough of each of them, but I just need to buy like 4 more of these wheat field items. Our lovely fairy garden has got a new addition. Oh, I can't. It's hard to navigate on purpose. It's got a little moss, glowing moss balloon just hiding around the corner. He can mouthfeel pears to his heart's content. Well, yes. Little vine chair. Oh, Marina's also out. I did Marina's house too. And I did Bunny's. I'm hoping Bunny is in. What else have we got? Hard to navigate on purpose sounds spot on for a Fae garden. Yes. Oh, let's check the volcano today. What are we? I want to kind of get No, that's not gonna work. I'll tilt it up anyway, but... Oh, it's a midway. It's a middling stream. Sounds about right, given that I was muted when I started the stream. What have we got over here? I wanted to grow more purple hyacinths. Is that what these are? Because I want to make more of these lamps, and you can only make them with purple, even if you change the colour later. But I think this... What colour is this? Yellow, and that's not what I want, okay. And the bees and the bug cage are chilling out here, so I can get changed. It's finally private, like I disappear off the screen when I'm getting changed in here. Let's see, that's an egg. Apollo. Bunny's not home, sadly. So none of... Oh, Cherry's home. Come and have a look at Cherry's new house design. I'm very proud. For such a small space. I'm loving the challenge. Now, obviously it looks a lot like it did before. She has the same flooring, the same city view. But please perceive the changes we have made. It's just in a completely, like, little apartment now. She has her bed as before. She's got the TV that we can switch on. I changed the bed to purple. Obviously, I gave her this nice, cool club wallpaper to go with the disco ball. I gave her a big fridge so that she wouldn't put it on the cooker. Because that was one of the problems that we had before, is I gave her a mini fridge and then she put it on the cooker, on the stove, and I was like, no. A dash of this, a smidge of that. Who says it's hard to make stuff taste good? Not me, that's who. Brown sugar pound cake. Ooh, is it new? It is new. We don't know it. Now, the only reason she's wearing this is because that's what I had in my inventory when she was wearing the muscle suit, and I was like, please wear literally anything else. It wouldn't be my first choice for what to give her, but hey, it's fine. So now she's got a nice little clock on the wall, the DIY bench obviously, then the little bottles. Then she's got a little friend socializing eating area over here. Some cupcakes, some magazines, some fairy lights. And then she's got the hot tub area. Now, I know that there's obviously a case to be made for having a hot tub that overlooks the city. Don't get me wrong, I understand. But once I found out that you could make, with the windowed wallpapers, if you then put a, what do you call it? Partition wall on one of the walls, it looks like the windows are only in this section. And so I just had to try it out in somebody's home. So Cherry's is it, and obviously look, cherry lamp. So here she's got her little private hot tub shower, which is not in view of the entire world, which is, you know, how we like it. And then a nice plant. So I think I did well for such a small space. I'm very proud. She's got a dark academia vibe going with this outfit. And then yes, she's got the nice bassy music, which is her default music. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. So this is the kind of thing I've been doing with the others. I've kept the look of the place the same, and even the placement of some of the stuff. But I've kind of worked around it to just like improve it. I really enjoy the kind of challenge with those criteria. Like, make it look similar, but also improve the heck out of it. Okay, what else have we got? think up here is the same, right? Hello, follow. Hydrate and self-care. You know what? I think I will. I'm going to hydrate quickly. Thank you, Apollo. Indeed, if he ever leaves, I'll have to pass that greeting on to somebody else. After a walk, I like to throw back a nice carrot juice. Anyway, let's grab the money. I made the waterfall up here smaller because it was really loud every time I came here and I got tired of it, so... It's now a bit more flexible with what we can do with the space. I also took out the space rover. Wait. Why is this a fossil? I'm confused. I put away 6 fossils already. Have they changed the game somehow that doesn't work anymore and you'll get fossils, like, upon fossils again? If that's the case, there's no point me hanging on to the ones I have buried. But yes, it's now small, so you can now get around to stuff a bit easier. Let's test this theory then. Oh. Wrong direction. No, that's an egg. Alright, I have no room. Let's register this song. Sorry, friends. KK break. What is this? That's quite the image. What is that a fucking flying sheep? Aries. Is that Aries? It's just yeeting off into space. Team Aries is blasting off again.
Eggs for Easter? Groundbreaking.
Thank you, Felis, so much for that 50-month resub. Eggs for Easter? Groundbreaking indeed. So yeah, this is a whole thing. I'm gonna put it back. Wait, what was it? This. No. Oh god, what was it? I'm a mess and I'm enjoying it, but I'm sorry to everybody. I'll know it when I see it, I guess. It wasn't disco. I probably went past it already.
Ta-da.
Ta-da! I'll give it more enthusiasm. Thank you so much for that 5-month resub. Welcome in. How you doing? And yes, everybody, with your new shiny resubs, you have access to a new emote. I finally got around to designing another one. Which apparently I can't use, but Sahana can. I'm trying to find the song that I had playing before. Let me go back to the top. I think it is this actually. No. I'm right. Yeah. Definitely, because I used to do that cute little thing. Mermaid is just going to have a lie down for a moment. But do you like the subtle eggs decoration of Stellarium that's going on? Yes, well done. So I'm trying to see if at this small size, because it looks fine in Photoshop, but oh, Sahana, thank you. Thank you for gifting those subs to Painting Pirate and Trip and Crutch. But yeah, when we resub them, god damn it, resize them, sometimes it's hard to know until you get them in chat that they might need a bit of tweaking to make them more visible. But yes, thank you so much, Sahana, for those gift subs, and now we have a hype train. Thank you. So more folks can use the lurk and all the other new ones. In fact, there was one that I've got in progress, but I wasn't quite sure that it was going to work at the small size. Let me see if I can add it onto the screen right now so you can see. Just so you can have a sneak peek of what I'm trying to develop. Where is it? Please hold. I made a PNG of it and everything, but I'm not completely finalized. There you go. This is a rage, a rage emote. However, like I said, it's work in progress. So, anytime a lion is on screen is also a good use for it. And I did think about having it do the color, you know, the rave effect on the animations, just to make it less grey and static. However, it doesn't look good in a tiny size. You can't really tell that it's a lion, so I'm gonna have to make it like crop it so it's just the face, because it's based on Griever from Final Fantasy VIII. Because, as you will see on the coffee emote, which is, let's have a look here. You see on my arm there's a tiny grey splodge. That is the Griever tattoo I have on my arm in real life. So I wanted to make an emote that was based on that, and the roaring, growling Angie seemed like a good one. We don't have an Angie, we have a Fearful, but we don't have an Angie. Fearless! Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Be Me, BK. Thank you. But yeah, so sneak peek of stuff in development, but 2 emotes in one day was probably ambitious, so I did not finish it. But soon. Soon. Okay, so back to Animal Crossing. Let's get some monies out. Let me go to the other side. And then let's go shopping. Just get all our daily stuff out of the way before we do anything design-wise. So as you can see, there's 2 at the same point because I missed a day at least. Actually, I don't need the net. So today's one is this one on the right, and then this one is the one from yesterday. I'll cut them both down though. Rip. Let me just put some more stuff away. I think I can... Okay, inventory. It's these eggs, I swear. I'm gonna just drop these in a row on the beach or something so that I don't have to deal with them. About here, yes. I guess I could eat them. I'm gonna sell the other surplus that are more than 30. What else do I have? Weeds, a carpet, a tape deck. Do I have anything else I can get rid of? I haven't logged into ACNH for almost 3 weeks, I think. Yes. That's okay. Depends if you're into time traveling a lot and if you want to see the cherry blossoms or not. I think that's the only thing you would have missed. I guess I could eat them. There's 150. Yes, and? Hey, thank you so much. Oh my god, I got a kitty emote. Look. Look. I got a sleepy kitty. This is perfect. Thank you so much for making this happen, everyone. Thank you for the subs. We now have sleepy kitty. It's adorable. But yes, with the amount of trees I moved the other day, those Easter eggs would have come in very handy. That is adorable. Hype sleep. It's so cute. So one of the things that was happening with these hype emotes is that because I browse or Twitch a lot on mobile, usually when I you know, follow people's notifications or whatever, it's usually on mobile so that I can, you know, get on with doing stuff. If I'm at work or whatever, just have it on my phone. And so when I was like donating bits or what have you, it wouldn't tell me that I had a new emote, so I thought I wasn't getting them. I thought, oh, I'm just not like donating enough bits or whatever. And then it turns out I do have a bunch of these new hype ones, like the dolphin and all this kind of stuff. I was like, oh, I do have them. Cool. Thanks, mobile app, for nothing. But now that I'm streaming and I've got a desktop chat open, it lets me know. Anywho, inventory management, the bane of many a gamer. Why do I have all these in my inventory? Be gone. I'm honestly not mad that I missed egg season. No, egg season just started a couple of days ago. So let's put away this Nick Miles ticket. I think I was... Why did I have this out? I think I was going to look for... Because I have an achievement that is pending of the furniture falling out of trees. And I know that you can get them on Nook Mole Ticket Islands as well. And since I had a 10+1 tickets, I took this one and I thought, oh, I'll just go and look for, you know, resources and stuff, but I don't think that's going to happen very soon. So let me just shove these in the ground. Place it. We can pretend they're like for sand castles. Flimsy access, well, it's not going to take long to get through those. I'll leave those in my inventory. Actually, the fishing rod can live over here too. I can look like I'm going to be doing some fishing. There. Next time I need them, I know they're right here. Okay, so let's go back to what we were doing, which is the money tree situation. Nope, wrong one. Huzzah! Money trees accounted for. I don't know if we'll play long enough to get to KK, but I think we will. I'm in no hurry, as you can tell. I'm just very, very chilled. Oh, I randomly plucked a gold rose, so let's sell that. So I hope that you can all enjoy your time here. One thing I've noticed with the putting away stuff is that if you select something that's stackable, so for example softwood, unless it's about to create a new stack, it says like you've got 200, like 3,200 items. So you're like, cool, my inventory's full. And then you go back and it's gone down again because it's stacked one of the items that you put in. So let's see if it leaves me one more space. Yep. So let's put back the... Oh wait, the instant noodles I wanted to take to Cyrus because I can't actually modify them myself, which is annoying. Oh, let's put these away. Okay. Let's go see what's at Nooks and sell a few things. And I will hydrate once more. Bunny! Bunny, bunny, bunny. She's wearing my space design. She's so cute. What a coinky dink. Never change, bunny. I always go for the sparkliest thing on the shelf. But that stuff's not always, you know, useful. So I have to come back and buy useful stuff. Poor bunny. Look, there's chocolate right here. Please sell. I don't need this. This. I need that coffee for sure. I can live without that. And I can get rid of that. Okay, so everything is in order now. Do I have this already? This cube light? No, I always go to clothing because when you press down, you get automatically sent there. Cube, no, I think it's hanging. Okay, I don't think we have it. Sweet. Is mine. And I like the cubes because if you noticed, behind my house I've put one where the mirror used to be because I really like the starry design on it. But one thing I did not know about the cube lights is so you see it down here. You can sit on them. Hello. So yes, and obviously you can't do that with the hanging on, but I just like the way they show off the design because they glow from inside. So that's pretty cool. I want to put them everywhere, but also need to control those impulses sometimes, only sometimes. All right, who are we missing? Who haven't we spoken to? Brown sugar pancake. No, that's not what I want. Bunny, Leo, Wolfgang. Yes. Okay, we spoke to everybody. That's okay. So let's head to work. So we can see some of the stuff that I've been doing over there. Now, one of the things that I've been doing, you may remember, is that I have been making a lot of one bedroom small apartments for people because I want to go back and modify the house and like give them extra space. So I haven't fully, also because it's very time consuming to do like a single design. So yeah, if you think, why have I made them a small house when I've unlocked everything? That's why. The music festival is almost here again. So this is the thing that I can't work out what the timing is for this because it's the raving, you know, party thing. which means it's coming up again. But they haven't actually told me what triggers it, so... Oh, I will do something. Because one of the things that I need to make sure I do is get the fundraising link on a command, if nothing else. So that's it. If you wanted to donate, I posted it on Twitter as well, so but I realized that I should probably have done that at the very least. Anyway, let's see who's around. What? I don't know the names of all of these characters. Norma and Harry. Clear out the old mental closet. It's all bad ideas and ancient embarrassments. Why are you coming for me? Why is this too real? We have a duck called Joey. Shmina, didn't she appear on this island before? Because I thought that we maybe could have designed a house for her, but we ended up going with somebody else. Hey, it's Tybalt. Darkspool has him on her island. A lot of people think that being at a resort means they should relax and rest their bodies. Not me. I'm having so much fun that relaxing is impossible. Resort life, yeah. You do you. I won't judge. They burbs. I bet the burbs are really pissed off. I always walk up to them. Yo, future DIY lover. I was pumping iron, super sweaty. Wow. When I slipped and a DIY idea and a weight slammed into my head. How are you alive? Phyllis! Thank you so much for that donation. Wow, is that 20? Thank you so much. Aww. I posted a link and then immediately get a donation. I'm just like stunned. Hey, that's how it works sometimes. Oh, thank you so much. Our fundraising is off to a good start, and I'll be fundraising for the entire month. Because I thought that was last time we did a single day fundraiser. This time we're just leaving it open for the month, so people don't have the pressure. You link, I click, so the story goes. Thank you so much for this. Yay. And Sahana, if you were an ACNH villager, what type would you be? What type would I be, as in what type am I most like, or what type would I like to be? Because I feel like I'm quite like the normal, possibly, with a side of sisterly, with a side of grumpy. I'm just all of them. Oh, thank you again. That 25 is that $25 donation? God, it's the bar is so small on my screen I can't even see the currency, but I assume it is. Oh, thank you so much. But yes, so I think, yeah, I'm kind of like normal / grumpy depending on the day. And what type would I be? I think probably like more of the sisterly, because I think the sisterlies are like more confident. So let's go with that. My brother told me I'm the sisterly type and I was like, you're not biased? Yes. I mean, I am a sister, so by default I am the sisterly type, if that is to be believed. I'm definitely not the type to slam a weight into my head though. Hopefully. I was so amped up, I did a triple set right then. I wrote this.
Holy fudge socks. 19 months.
Dark School, thank you so much for those fudge socks. Oh, 19 months. It's so good to have you around always. Welcome in. I'm lazy, normal, grumpy, sisterly. Yeah. Now go flex some DIY might. Go, team DIY mod. Fearless, you contain multitudes. Alright, I know this. Welcome home, Dark School. You did a lot of drivings today. Relax on this island with us. And chill, do what you need to do. So this is one of my newest DLC people. Mermaid darling, what is it that I can do for you, darling? How are things? Since I've come to stay at this lovely oasis, my skin has been in such amazing condition. She's like, skin clear, crops watered. Perhaps it's because all my stress has melted away, darling. Indeed. So now we have all the facilities in... Oh wait, I know what we can do. We don't have to design someone's house because our cafe can now have an art gallery added to it. And I want to do that. We supply the fashion? Not the fashion. The fashion. And all the fashionable come flocking. That's a tongue twister. Welcome to Le Dream Cloud Apparel. I'm very proud of this because when I walk in, it does actually feel like a shop, which is kind of what you want when it's a shop, you know? So we've got Roscoe and Sally. Oh god, thank god I got her name right. I should have brought more spending money with me, Nutmeg. I suppose I could get that. I'm at a resort after all. There's some purple glasses, I mean, kind of goes with your look. We have a check shirt, a racing, you know, what do you call it, running shirt, a vampire outfit, purple shorts, and the one by the door I always tend to forget to check because I walk straight in and go to the back. So if we ever remodel this place, I'll move that, and that's the desert outfit, I think. So I don't think we need anything. Thanks. But I was quite excited in the festival, when the festival is actually on, okay, when you can hear KK's music playing, the clothes shop did indeed sell me, where is it? This is going to take forever to find. I don't know why I do this to myself. The glow-in-the-dark KK Slider concert tee. Is it just called the KKT? Please let it be called that. No. Okay, when we're next in the getting changed screen, I can scroll down and find it by site. Oh, I'll talk to you in a minute, Cephalabot. Beware of jock parts. Come on in, find yourself a seat. I feel like I know this. Boots. Do you ever wonder how all this food gets made? I'd probably get in trouble if I peeked into the kitchen. I can peek for you and tell you. Okay. I mean, that's what you do at a restaurant, so good work. Hello? Can I? There we go. Oh no, not Boris. Alright, we're not doing a house for you. Alright, Octavian, what do you have for us? What's on your mind? Pear jam? Oh, we already know how to make it, but... Yes, it's very important for me, as representative of the island of Stellarium, that I know how to make things with pears. Just, you know. For Leo's sake, indeed. You may run out of plates soon. And then, oh, there's a flaw in this design. I can't actually get to talk to this person that's here. Wait, that begs the question. How did they get onto the seat? How did you get onto the seat? It's not accessible. Because you can't, like, shuffle from one seat to another. You can only do that with, like, the hammock things. You roll over. You can move... Ah, yes, you can move the people in photo mode. Thank you. Let's put you in front of the food. There you go. They've been stuck there from day one. They are trapped forever in a restaurant. What's the cat got to do for a glass of water around here? Now, I think Tom is one where we did design his house. Because I was like, kitty! And so, therefore... Alright, that's everything. Let's go. Right, it's Falabot. I'm just basking in the vacation life. How are things? I'm living my best Falabot life, thanks to you. Aha! I really should throw a big party though, invite like 233 of my closest friends and just go for it. Hello, Dasbiff. How are you doing? Can we get a shout out for Dasbiff, please? Welcome in. You'll come, won't you? We'll listen to surf rock and snack on rice pudding all night long. I hope these aren't euphemisms that I'm just not familiar with, you know? Pew pew pew. What an emote. That's quite a lot of colour. Alright, and then we have the cafe itself. And then we have the hospital as well, where I didn't realise, but I ran into... What's her name? Joan. Daisy May's grandmother. I've never like been able to recover. There's plain old coffee, and then there's the coffee from Mermaid Cafe. Indeed. Wanna get some takeout? Sure. Wait, I've got no inventory space, so I'd just look at the food and not buy any. I could devour all of these right now. Thank you for letting me look at the menu for the cafe I designed. No rush, Cottontail. Alright, here we go. Hey, it's Phil! Scribbles has, Phil. I might have to design his house. You need iced coffee. I wish I could send you some. That fresh fragrance. That beanie bouquet. Is that really a phrase you want to say? This place stinks of coffee in the best way. Okay, I'm earmarking Phil for house design purposes. I don't want to forget. Sniff that air. Herbal tea, coffee. They're playing all the hit smells. 10 out of 10 Snoop points. Oh my god, Apple is cute. I might have to design like everybody's house in this cafe off stream. Hashtag beanie bouquet, not this dark swan. Caesar. Get an eyeful of how happy everyone looks. That's the mark of somewhere special. Wonder how I look to them. And then Meringue, who's already on the island, otherwise would be all over the designing process. This cafe is so stylish. Should I have dressed fancier? No, not fancier, but maybe don't wear the chef's outfit, because then people will ask you for cake. Right, so yes, when we develop this, we'll be developing an art gallery. So I'm just reminding myself what the place looks like. And the door might go somewhere inconvenient. We might have to redo the walls or something. Okay. I'm ready. So boopable, so many snoop points. It's like channel points, but you know. Oops. And then let's go up and steal some foliage. On our way. Wait, I never even went to the back beach. So they're setting up for KK's concert. So look, we have someone called Portia, and of course I had to pick them. I was like, you're called Portia, you belong on this channel. And they wanted like a vintage type house. One of the problems I was having is that so many of the people wanted music related places, so I ended up making them like my own vision, because I was like, not everyone can have music. Oh, please take this. My inventory's full, didn't you hear? It's nothing much, but can you use a ship deck? An entire ship deck? Or ship deck flooring? See you around, ruffian. Yeah, it's the flooring. That's okay. I mean, it's very mermaid adjacent. So then I have this friend over here. Deirdre, you're great, but I'm sure I clicked on the other person. This is one of those days that feels like it stretches into infinity. Look at their cute little autumn themed garden. Did you swing by just to check on me? You're a peach. Thanks, whatevs. I can't quite tell if you're grateful or not. As long as I have a floaty ring, I won't sink. Your move, ocean. Komodo. Hello.
Mermaid 30 love, Mermaid 30 love, Mermaid 30 hearts, Mermaid 30 hearts, Mermaid 30 happy, Mermaid 30 happy, Komodo hype, heck yeah.
I want to clip that because that was amazing. Oh, Komodo, hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for that subscription. You'll notice, speaking of people being floating in the ocean, we now have a new look emote, which you can use at your leisure with that subscription. So thank you very much. Welcome in. Komodo, can I talk about the thing? I just want to mention a thing because it was cool. Thank you. It's very small. So I met Komodo in person. I was just so excited. I wanted to tell you all that. It was so cool. We had coffee together. It was really, really nice. So Komodo is awesome, everyone. But yay. So it's nice to see you in chat. This is the first chat that we've had that isn't in someone else's stream since that day. Komodo flusters the bot. Thank you. All that awesomeness in one room. Aw, thank you. It was pretty awesome. It was really nice. Oh no, Dark School. That's kind of... I'm not sure if that's cursed or what. I never even thought about them being flipped over. It's like, looks like I'm giving the biggest side eye to the entire ocean. Yo, mermaid, how's it going, guys? The beaches around here are great for workouts, but they leave me feeling extra sore every time. That's what she said. The loose sand must be giving my feet a workout too. At this rate, my toes are gonna get sore. Okay, Ace. Ace is cute, but also I have concerns. There's Pango. Oh no! Sorry, but Dark School's modifying all my emotes now. I've missed this. It's been a while since anyone did that. So you've got the Do you know the I'm fine quote that plays in like all these meme videos? That's what, when you do it in grayscale, that's what it reminds me of. The piano going. That's our rip emote right there. You're right. Oh. I wish I'd realised sooner that life in a custom-built home on a resort island could be so good. I mean, that's not a big stretch of the imagination. Oh, there's Julian. See, Julian and Apollo now have vacation homes, so we randomly see them hanging around. I feel like we should visit some of these. You were our first one, Eloise, I think. Yes, Komodo, the snackling lurk. Alright, I think that's everyone down here, and what I meant to do before I got distracted by the beach was go up here, steal some glowing moss and vines. Not all of them, just enough to make a dent. Because when I made like 4 glowing moss balloons, I started like tearing into my stock. So come on, sit on the thing. Hey, you know when I said I'd rather sit on a rock? This is the kind of thing I envisioned. A nice rock on the holiday island watching the sunset. That's not too bad. Okay, so let's check the hospital, see who's in there. And then we can get to work. Rock on, really. 29k for a chair when we have this perfectly good rock indeed. My next task is obviously to make a new trailer. Who have we got? Okay, these are all existing residents. We have Alice. Bertha. And Twiggy. Twiggy's one of the newer ones. It's not like coming here is my idea of fun, but it's a fabulous excuse to buy myself something new to read. And then Judy is shyly trying to hide from the customer. She's like, you can't perceive me, therefore I don't need to speak to you. So the last thing that we did here, I paid off the donation to get a new like ward, and that's something else I need to do at some point. Let's go out the back and see who's in. When did I even say that? How dare you quote me at me? Do not chomp me, indeed. And then we have Annalisa. Alright, let's get out of here. It's not our business. But it is weird because if you say like, oh, can I see the doctor? You can get like an item out of it. But I kind of found it like the entire process a bit weird. So I'm just like, I never come in here. They're like, oh, you've got a headache, do you? Here's a bandage. Cheers. Awkward. Hey. We did give him the pirate ship look. And then the school is the last place, but I never see any new people in the school. I always see existing villagers. Yes, I think. I forgot to eat breakfast and now I can't concentrate on anything the teacher was saying. Could it also be the fact that you're reading manga? I mean, I fully approve of it. That's why I put it there, but, you know. So Chief is our teacher. He gives me plants. They're very educational. You can read to them, study them, sing at them, anything you like. Want one? How can I say no? He's so cute. Once it grows, you get more gorgeous flowers than you can shake a stick at, and they call them grumpy. They're not grumpy, no matter how many times he says harumph. He's just so sweet. Come to our island where the future's so bright you gotta wear shades. Indeed. Who's down for karaoke after class? Oh, no one? That's perfect. I'll have the mic all to myself. I love it when a plan comes together. Wait, Apollo's a student now? He's got his uniform on. Why did I call it Dreamer's Choice? I was obviously not inspired that day. I think I'll have to rename it next time we design it. Sometimes it's real tough to keep everything in perspective at Dreamer's Choice. School's great for making friends and memories, but never forget that most of the world is outside those walls. Thanks, Apollo. And then we've got Fart Owner. Maybe I make eye contact too often. Okay, bye. I got the habit of calling her Fart Owner from Biggest Bennis's channel. So in case you're wondering, like, do you not know the word for fauna? Like, yes, I know the word. I'm just being Mimi. Don't mind me. Okay, what's the sale? Do I have this partition? The amount of times I come in this menu. I think the reason I struggle, I figured it out now. Because everything here is sorted alphabetically, I can't just go to the section that the thing is in. You know what I mean? I have to attempt to buy it, look at the name, and then pass, and then go look it up. So it would be nicer if they would say, oh, you have this. Like the things the changes they've just made to Final Fantasy 14, where they've done little check marks if you already have the orchestra roll, things like that. That would be really... Oh, I don't have it. That would be really cool to have here. It's like, you have this item, don't stress about it anymore. Just give us a tick like FF, yes, indeed. Disco ball. I have to have that, right? I already have that. Making me doubt myself. Yes. Alright, before we start work. Not that I'm procrastinating starting work or anything. This is where I get changed, right? There we go. DJ KK logo T. So now we have our glow in the dark KK Slider party outfit. Because that was on sale the second time we had the music festival. So I was able to secure it. So knowing that it comes around is quite nice. It means that you can always enjoy it in the future. And it comes in different colours, as does this. The event tee. And what's the other one? Short sleeved something. The one with the necklace that glows is also in a variety of colours because it makes the necklace glow differently too. I can't even find it, but trust me. Fine, we'll start work. So let's try and make this art gallery happen. Although I'm very interested in making Phil's house. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll do Phil's first because Phil's house is time sensitive, obviously because he's only on the island today, whereas the cafe can be done anytime. So it depends how long we take doing Phil's house. But I also want to do tours of other places I've designed. Tours first. So you can see what I've managed to do so far. Where do we want to go? So I think it does them in reverse order of completion. So the last one I did was Renee, who wanted a fancy party house. So you can see the outside is very fancy. You've got a nice pool and a bar and a DJ set. And I wish it would let us have multiple pictures because I honestly can't remember what the inside looks like, even though that's the last one I did 2 days ago. Needless to say, it's fancy. So let's go visit. You can see. We haven't done these tours yet. This is like the first time, so. So she's got the nice gold wealth car, fancy luxury car. How you doing? Oh hey, I have something I want to give the rock star that helped me out the other day. That's you. I'm not gonna let you turn this down. It's a rug. Oh, a red carpet. Nice. I'll never get over Renee's name. I know it's like the god tier pun. So she's got some nice lounges next to the pool and like the 2 kinds of pool. She's got some snacks and drinks, the DJ set, the bar. So based on the items that she had a lot of more fancy than party, if that makes sense, which is what you'll see here. So this is like the exclusive part. But look, she's dancing on the dance floor, which is all I wanted. I was like, will people really understand that that's a dance floor? But I think she just sold the concept. We've got the disco ball, we've got the music player. I did try various types of lights to make it look like it was highlighted, but I couldn't get it to work, so. This is the VIP guest list. And then you've got all the food ever. So you've got sushi and some other stuff and some cake. And then some champagne fizzy stuff. I'm looking forward to doing an upstairs so that then she can have like her own like bedroom and stuff. But this is what I mean, like I've just been doing 1 floor, and in this case I've made it fairly large. I think I did 10 by 8, but some of them I've been doing it like 6 by 8 because it's less time consuming. But this place kind of deserved the larger room because there was a lot I wanted to do with it. Okay, let's go. Next. We're going to speed date these designs. Wait, do we have to go back every time, or can we just hop from place to place using the app? Let's try it. Let's see if I can go multiple places. Also, if it's going to take me into the office, then we're definitely using the app. So we've got the beautiful luxury retreat, which is a similar vibe actually. This one has 2 floors though. I did make the bedroom. So this was the first time that I actually reused the location. If we go to the map. So you can see I have 2 different people here. We've got the beautiful luxury retreat and the beauty salon. I felt that they were adjacent. I felt like these would be like next door neighbours. So We have lovely springtime butterflies, everything. And a rainbow, look. I didn't even plan this. I didn't even know there was a rainbow. I wonder if that's just for today or if that has appeared and I didn't even notice. Enter, please. So we've got more of a actual formal restaurant vibe going on here. Hello. Alright, I just talked to you at the beach actually. So we have a separate restaurant area. And the only thing that I managed to get to look good was just the plainest type of wall ever, which makes the windows kind of stand out a bit in the partitions. But we've got, again, cakes. It's mostly bread and cakes. There's no like big savory items here. And then the wedding tables. And then a nice retreat bedroom. So I made it quite luxurious. You've got an entire bath inside the room. Obviously the bed and wardrobe, a nice vanity with a dispenser. Why are you following me? Another chest where you can change, the fireplace, a bookcase. You can just about get in the bookcase. So I feel very calmed and retreated. So let's test this out. Would we be able to move from house to house using the app? And yes, if you would like to donate to a charity campaign, we have one on right now. We are fundraising for St. Jude. It's the 60th anniversary, and it's the first year I'm doing this as part of Team Cypher. So if you would like to support, you can click on that link, or you can click on the direct link to the campaign. Fingers crossed this works, because otherwise the speed dating will not be as speedy. So Portia, of course I called it My Time, because it's my time at Portia. But it's a very simple one room, so it's what you can see there. Sasha is extremely cute, but it's a Moonshot Manor, which is like one room as well. I was very happy because by talking to her, I finally got this starry wallpaper, which glows in the dark. But look, it's a rabbit on the moon. It's just, what more could you want, really? Ace wanted a fishing themed one. And it's like the opposite of fancy, but I'm really proud of how it turned out. It's kind of very simple and simplistic, which seemed to match the theme. Fuchsia's like got this Halloween themed manner of mischief, and I made it completely dark apart from the gaming table. Party space for Twiggy. This is Apollo's. Apollo wanted a home in the rough, which was interesting because his house on my island is like garage themed. So he actually wanted to be in the great outdoors. So I gave him this ruins to squat in. And of course, Rainbow Smash we saw on the stream last time. I want to know if I've got any more 2-floor ones. Secret Supper Club. So it's like a restaurant at the bottom, and then upstairs it's like an apartment for 2 people. That's Annalise's. Again, the fanciest thing for Judy. Home of the Salad Life. Did we visit this one? I can't remember. This is obviously underwater themed. Sally wanted a spring type one. Ellie wanted a sweet space, that's 1 floor. So Falabot, I really want to make a second floor for his, because he's got this kind of spaceship themed downstairs. And then we're back to the very, very early designs. So I think if we visit one more and then we'll get to actually designing something. Where should we go? I can't even remember what this party space, I think it's very simple. I think I like the outside better, which is why I chose that for my photo. One floor, one floor. I'm tempted to go visit this one because it's 2 floors. I want to remind myself of the apartment. So this is a secret supper club, although the fact that it's got a menu outside is kind of not so secret. You've got some seasonally appropriate stuff. The cherry blossoms, so many cherry blossoms. And then some seats outside. Once again, you can't actually get to the ones at the back. Can I use these vines? No. They're just for show. Although it's going to be weird seeing it empty because it is meant to be like a restaurant. But it's that secret, I guess it doesn't have any patrons. One of the things that I haven't done is give people more roommates. Because that's something you can do, is like move other people into their house. So here we've got some like tea stations. We've got the till. And then you've got the... See, these ones you can because the back of it is open. So when it's a seat like this, you can get in from any direction. So Annalise's apartment is upstairs and it's very sort of like homely. And this is where they actually prepare all the food as well. But yes, I gave her like a double of everything because apparently she lives here with somebody who we don't know. So maybe we'll find her somebody and move them in. Okay, let's go designing. Let's make Phil. Let's find out what Phil wants. I'm always surprised at how short cherry blossom season is. Yeah, it's 10 days. And I'm very sad. It will live forever in our hearts. Okay, time to go. Hello? I think they deliver you to the office to get you to actually start work, which is something we haven't done yet today. It's not like they're subtle giving us a hint or anything. Alright, let's find out what Phil wants. I'm going to have a quick drink. Alright, excuse me. I have work to do. Thank you. Oh my god, he wants a place that feels like I'm floating in outer space. Well, we have plenty of space theme stuff, so let's go. I don't know if you know this about me, but I drink my tea straight. No sweetener at all. Space! How serendipitous. Maple syrup doesn't count as sweetener, right? It's organic. Wow, Phil. Wow. There's something I've been meaning to ask, but it's a little sensitive. Will you help me build a vacation home? Yeah. Well, if you say leave it to me, you have to use the 3 items he gives you. If you say I've got ideas, then you can choose the items, but you still get the list of things he wants. So let's go with I've got ideas. And then you get to rename it as well. I mean, it's just going to be called space, but you know. Mirrored surfaces, alternating sharp and soft textures. Sorry, I'll let you do your thing. No, we're gonna use your items. We just don't want to be forced to use them. So our space theme people, we have Cephalobot and Sasha up here, and Mira. They've all got space theme stuff and they're all like north. Then Julian has like a celestial themed place, so I reckon he has to be on the top row. So do we choose winter, or this one with the trees doesn't really scream space to me, so I think there's the river or there's the beach. He wants to be floating in space, right? I don't know. We can go with this one. Because the other one's nearby. This is also a potential. He's got like a little, what is it called? A promontory, whatever. I don't know if I'm even using the right word. It looks like it's a rocket ship facing towards space where Cephalobot is. So that's also a candidate. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one because it doesn't have anything to distract. It doesn't have any trees or anything. So let's go for this. We might, seeing as it doesn't have trees, we don't have to change the season either. We don't have to worry. Leave it as is. Let's go, Phil. So we start with one and then we can change it. One floor sounds tight and exclusive. 2 floors sounds glamorous and inviting. VIPs only. Let's go. It's like a blank canvas when you approach it like this. Oh, look at how cute the beach is down here. I like this actually. Unexpected bonus. You can perceive the beach but not run on it, but that's fine. He wants to be in space. Okay. Let's change it to, I mean, this one like kind of looks like a rocket ship, so I'm going to do the subliminal messaging with this one. Wooden roof, sure. What colours is he like? I guess purple. I wish to run on the beach, yes. And then you've got this plain outdoor, you've got the two-tone, and yeah, not the woodwork. Let's go with... I don't know, I think the plain one that he had before was okay. Do we have a purple door? Several, in fact. They're like, we know you like purple, so here, have several options. Maybe that one. Does that one count as purple? It is. I think I used that on my last house though, so let's go with this one. I'm thinking we'll make it nighttime just to help with the space theme. We could make it like glowing moss. Is there a purple? No, there's a pink. See how that looks at night. Oh yes. I think that is that is what I was going for. Very rude, we can only look at it. Indeed. Alright, let's see what items we can put outside that he wants. Okay, so he's got the same stuff as Cephalobot had, and then the rockets and stuff. Big old satellite dish. Yeah, so it's very similar to houses we've done before, which is good, because, you know, I knew what I was signing up for. But also, it's a shame. I wanted something to make it different from those. But it's fine. We'll put a rocket outside too. And then we'll give him... Did I mention that it took me so long to realise that these had numbers? They're like the Thunderbirds basically. Because it shows you the back view. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I only ever saw the front view, so I didn't even know. Oh. There we go. And you can see space inside it. It's quite pretty. Let's have some stars. Yeah. Let's just scatter them around everywhere. Although I'm not too bothered about the outside, I'll leave it like this once we've got the stars out. I'm more interested in the indoors. Okay. In we go. It's so pretty. And inside we get more item options as well. You can see what he wants in his walls and the ceiling and stuff. I predict the star wall will be here, but I could be wrong. Nope, there it is. Oh, star. Okay, I think we'll have the star floor, but we might have a different wall. Oh, too similar to what I've done already. Damn it, Phil. I wonder if we could just have the starry sky as an accent wall. No. Let me make the room bigger for a start. Just slightly. Hey, look at all these soundscapes we have since last time. We learnt a few more. I think this, right? Because I didn't have this when I did Cephalobot's house, so like maybe I could use it now. Doesn't replace the music, of course, but I do feel like the house isn't wide enough. There you go. I think that's the correct vibe. Speaking of vibes, let's add some music. What does he like? Where is the small speaker I like to use? It should just offer me up all these items. Yeah. Nope, this. Unexpected choice. Game, is it because he's a bird? Because I can't see why else it would choose this. But I think it gives it an interesting vibe. We might have to change that when we're done. I'm not sure what to, but... Oh, wait, well, now that we have the music box finally... Same song, different. Nah, let's go with the one we had before. It's also different tempo than the music version. Okay, let's start filling up this space. Literally. So he wants to feel like he's floating. So he definitely wants some stuff floating. I think some of these are quite extreme, like the rocket is like massive and shooting out fire. This one's more chill. Yeah. I have this friend over here. This music is taking me out, honestly. Sorry, we're gonna change it. What's one of the new ones we got? We got, what was it called? It's completely left my brain. To no one's surprise. Oh, break, there it is. Alright, you get this. It's kind of funky, but I like it. Gotta get the vibe right. Technically this should be outside. But maybe he's just building it in here. Maybe I should put it outside. And so should this. I think Sasha had this right in the middle of the room. So let's put it in the corner so it just looks slightly different. I want to also make it like a living space, so I want him to be able to like relax in it somewhere. Let's give him something that isn't the space sleep pod. Let's give him an actual bed. He wants to feel like he's floating though. Do we have any other beds like that? Oh, a hammock, maybe. Wait, have I gone past them? Sometimes when you go through categories, you can hold down R, the right hand trigger, and it will... Oh, there we go. I was on the wrong screen. Here we go. So beds. You could have a bunk bed. That way you'd sit at the top of the bed and you'd feel like you were floating, maybe? Yeah? No? A beach chair. None of these are really high enough. This is fun. I feel like Phil could have an inflatable sofa. Zero gravity. Just get a bunk bed. You know what I mean. I'm not entirely convinced about that one, actually. I mean, given that the space is like the theme and the flooring is stars, if we do stars on this too, it might look convincingly like almost. It's clearly not 3D, but you know, you're practically floating in space. Wait, why can't I get on it? There we go. It's close enough. Mhm. I do like, I am enjoying the music here. You could float on a pear. I feel like we overuse the hammock, so let me not do that. There's nothing else that floats, which makes me sad. Yeah, everything else is not suitable. Okay, let's go back to his items. He wants a load of machinery. Isn't this just the emoji of like someone standing? Imagine you wake up and it's just like this person standing there. Phil has a friend, look, they're just checking out their home. The antenna also should go outside. So this is his food. So we need a table to put that on. Thinking way too practically about this. Remember to drink and stretch. Okay, bot, I will. Dear mermaid, we loves you. Thank you. I think given this music, we're gonna have to call it Funky Space. Sorry, I sat up straight, so I don't know if I sound better or worse from here, but... Okay, this folding table, potentially. I feel like I want a big table for all this supplies. I think you can change the colour of this. This one I'm thinking of. How does this look? I think that works very well here. Is that where he's gonna eat? Sure, he can look out over space. Let's have... I guess we could have the matching chairs. Or we could just have random glowing moss to make it look kind of eerie. So we can have the grey one. Wait a second. How did that stool end up on another surface? I didn't even know you could do that. All this time I could have put these on stuff. That changes everything. Okay. Let's try the blue one. This one. It looks better as the blue, but also it's kind of merging into underwater territory rather than space. I'm okay with this, but... because it also makes the little stars come out of it when you move. So, okay. That's cool. I'm just hypnotized by Phil's feathery little butt. There we go. This is the only appropriate emote response to that. He's just vibing to the beat. Just like... okay, so I think we're on the right track. We could also have this, but that kind of is less floating than, you know, rooted to the ground. This is more moon landing, if we were going for that. Dark squall. What is that? That is cursed. Wait a second. Isn't there a glowing moss surface? There's a boulder. It's not with the tables, I don't think. Isn't it? Maybe that could be his table. Oops, west. Wait, we're definitely having some lava lamps. I'll place those in a second. Where are you? Maybe put some of these inside. I'm getting distracted by the glowing moss because there's so many glowing moss items. We could literally kit this place out. But you know, they float. They're very theme appropriate. Where the heck is this? See, another thing that I didn't realise you could put stuff in was the science pod, and I should have realised that a lot sooner. It's huge though. Pardon? It made me break out other languages. Like, where are you? There it is. It heard me threaten it with a good time. Like, if I put food on that, it could kind of give it the impression it's a table. Does it need to be blue each time? Because it kind of looks like planets. It could just be... I haven't used red yet. There's Mars. I do love the kind of eerie glow that plain grey one gives the room. You gotta position it just right, that's what she said. But yeah, we'll have that there, and then we'll have Mars over here. I'm not really sure what we're doing with this, but I wanted to have it anyway. I think it can stay blue. Funky space is a go. Glowy balls. Wow. Covers Cloud's eyes, yes. Not the science pod. Okay, can we make food look appealing if it is on here? Kind of no. It doesn't quite look like I want to eat off that. However, let's give it a shot. If I find the right screen for items, there we go. So we've got the cans, don't want to be on there because they're like storage of food. Let's put you aside. This futuristic meal. It feels like it's too far away from the user, you know, for us to be able to like reach it properly. Maybe if I put it lengthwise. Canned snacks. Sure. And what was the other thing? Oh, noodles, yes. How about we put the noodles inside the science pods? So that's where they like get delivered from space. Oh, this is why I want to see Cyrus. It's because I want him to modify my noodles. Let's do purple. Okay, this is perfect. Oh dear. I think the original is probably best. This is yes. I'm doing great work here. Gladio, is that you? Indeed. Wait, can we open them from the pod, or does it turn the pod off? Does it prioritize? Yeah, prioritize the actual pod. So if we wanted the noodles to be open, we'd have to... One moment, please. Just get on the side so I'm not in the way. There we go. They make the really satisfying sound, but it's hard to hear with music and space noise and me. But you can see them steaming a little bit. Do I want them open or closed? Let's have them closed. They get delivered fresh, so they get delivered closed. One of the things that I miss in this game is the ability to activate or deactivate items from this menu. As far as I know, you can't do it. You have to like be yourself and put them somewhere accessible before you can turn them off or on. Okay, so that's the eating area sorted. We've got eating, sleeping. Does he want a shower of some kind? Oh. He definitely wants Nova lights. Yeah, sure. Back on any side, and eventually he'll have a second floor, so we don't have to worry too much about facilities because we can just have them whenever. Oh, we need his photo. Let's find out some facts about Phil before I finalise its placement. So let's put him over here. Have a read. Excuse me, Phil. Find out some facts about him. This is a photo of Phil. Huh? There's a message written in small letters on the back of the photograph. Born November 27th, Sagittarius, which is why he had Sagittarius fragments outside. Don't know if anyone caught that. Favourite saying is... Drumroll please. Best not to say too much. Okay, Phil. Thank you for this insight into your mind. Put you by the door. So most of my houses have got the person's portrait by the door. Well, actually, we could put it here, and then that way it's still accessible. What else do you want on your walls and ceilings? You actually want this, which makes sense. Sagittarius arrow. Should we show it off? It's kind of in the way of the space view, so let's put you here. Maybe. Might work. Pointing up. Like, this is where I want to go. It's like a mouse point. It's basically like I'm pointing to the space. Please take me there. Disco ball. Of course. How could we refuse? He loves that. Make it blue as well. So I guess... let's make it rainbow. I sound like that scene from Sleeping Beauty where it's like, make it blue, make it pink, make it blue. Should his disco ball be the first thing he sees when he wakes up? Because I think that's something I need to do. I always put it in the middle. And then when I made that dance floor for the fancy party house for... God, what was her name? The latest one I did. I put it on the side to show that that was the dance floor, so I'm open to putting the disco ball elsewhere. It's fine. Live there. Hanging glowing moss. See, I told you the glowing moss was going to feature heavily. This is his request, not mine. Work? Yeah. It matches the colour of the freaking wall. Oh, that's not what I meant, but hey, more glowing moss. All the glowing moss now. What did we just say about blocking the view of the space? That should be enough, right? Something like that. Make it randomized a bit so it looks... Okay. What else do we have? Got the wall rugs. Oh, he could have earth. Like, he wants to be floating in space, but maybe he can just eat on earth. Or just have it in the middle. Does this have a way up? I'm not quite sure. Hold on. I'll replace it. Right, that's the way up. It looks like a frog with... it looks like the face and then the little eye things. So maybe we'll put it next to Mars. Because, I mean, we are next to Mars. Cool. I guess this could be like a little library area. He sits and reads and contemplates life. So let's put a bookcase. Oh, look at these cute things. Okay, sorry. What are we doing? Bookcase. This filing cabinet is kind of spacey because it's silver. Most of the others are going to be very wooden looking. So let's go with this filing cabinet. Yes. Silver. You can put a book or a magazine on top. Although I noted that even though we didn't use KK Condor, we can still put it up on the wall. Or like on the side somewhere. Just as an art. Just this random picture of KK Slider above the music player, which is playing a different song of his. Why not? Okay, so we want a book or a magazine. Could also be storage. I think that corner is going to have to be like clothes storage, like the spacesuit. And I think we'll have filled up pretty much everything we want to place by then. There's not much room left. Star One wants going somewhere. I'm not really sure it does. Bye. Okay, I think we're nearly there. At least for the first cut with only one floor. Eventually we'll come back and give him more. More space, in fact. I want small items. Books. Where are the books? They're under household. Okay. Oh, he could have a scrapbook about Earth. I don't think there's really one that matches what I'm going for. A magazine about cars, about the great outdoors, or about space. He could have a magazine about Stellarium because he wants to visit that badly. With or without the word. It's hard to read. It's hard to read no matter what. You could just have space themed. You could have Starry Night. That's space themed. Oh, you know what? That looks really good as a magazine. I'm gonna put that there. Okay, okay. This is looking good. Good is, you know, asterisk with, like, my opinion only. But hey, it's meeting the brief, is what I mean. Okay, do we need to do anything else? I think we can leave it as is. This is kind of slightly in the way, so let's move it one space. And then he has a way to get to. And I did want to put some stuff outside, right? But let me take a picture first. Go any further. This music is disturbing me because, not the music, but the soundscape, because the space soundscape has got this kind of cyber stuff going on, and occasionally it squelches, and I have a concern. Do not want. Alright, this palace of space. Funky space. About this. Get rid of me. Let's make it glow. Give it a date too. There we go. Perfect. That is how I'm going to sell my services to the world. Okay. I think anything else we can do next time. Let's quickly head out and grab those items. I think it was the UFO and what else was there? The room makes you happy? Oh, I'm glad. Although I think the UFO it can't be where the stars are. It has to be like, yeah, in that footprint. I think it can go there. What was the other thing? Oh, the rocket. I was like, that should go outside. It should. How about this corner? Yeah. One more? I seem to remember there being 3 things. Oh, this might be large. Might be a bit too large. God, that's large. That's not. I'm sad that the star one doesn't glow, because next to the other stars it's like not happening. You could have a star clock. Check the time. It's time for space. That's what it's time for. Maybe you should have a rug. I'm sad that you can't put rugs outside because it would be great for picnics and stuff. So I would put the constellation rug out here. But lacking that, we can just put a design down on the ground. Now, if I do this correctly, I should be able to make a circular rug by using one of the pre-existing paths, making it a circle, then laying the custom path over the top. Because that's how I did it on my island under the moon. So we just grab a random stone path and see how far away do we want it. We do that and then find, I guess, this one. Oh, it didn't work. It only works in your real island. That makes me sad. Oh well, he can just have like the moon just chilling here, even though it's in the sky. But it's a nice like echo to it. So that's our final picture, although we won't save it. We'll just... I can't see the UFO. Right. Oh well, never mind. Alright, let's go inside so he actually looks around and we can get some nice pictures. And then that's Phil. Thank you, Phil, for gracing us with your presence. Oh my god, it is. It is. I just love it. Funky space. Let's go. It's ready. Something catchy and buzzy but timeless. Don't worry, we got you. And it's a double meaning because it is a funky space, but it's also funky space. Should we elongate the A? Funky space or funky space? I don't know, I can't decide. I think it only works for patterns that have at least one transparent pixel. You're right, Felix, I remember that now. Because the thing that I have underneath the moon is like the rainbow path. So it has like the bricks and then it has space in between them. But I'm glad that it does work then. If you have the relevant design, which I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go with funky space. You wanted it to be timeless, so we're spelling space with one A. Ooh, funky space. Indeed. Love it. Love it. Thanks for that. And now Phil gets to look around. So we can take extra pictures. Funky space. See, I think we met the brief. It's hard to read Phil's expression, honestly. But he looks happy. Oh shoot, we didn't do his outfit. We might be able to do it now though. Right? He heard the rumor that I like learning languages. And I mean it literally in the game. You can put in your interests and one of them is learning languages. So he didn't just read my mind. He knows. What are your plans later anyway? Learning languages? Yes, in fact. Okay, we've got to get you out of this particular outfit. Can I still change you? Yes. Okay, what does he have that's new? Usually it will show you the items that they favour, but I think now that we're out of design mode, we can't do that. So maybe we'll just give him the space parka, because it's on theme. Bring me the space parka. Somewhere. Perfect. Yes, you look amazing, Phil. Space cat. Alright, I think that's everything. We have to leave now. Sorry, Phil. That's a saying from golf. Is it though? I think you mean something else. Bye. Enjoy space. I'm sure he will. Thank you. And the best part is we got paid for having fun. You may notice a large number of Poke on the top right. That's only because I was exchanging a bunch of it from bells for a while because I was low on Poke last time I needed something. So now I've like overcompensated. We're finished with this kind of work, but we want to go visit the possibilities of the cafe. So wait, before we do that, Wardell, show me what's on sale. So some of the stuff here is what I want to use my Poke on. But after you do a house every time, you might get some new items. The number that are new is like lower and lower because I obviously have a lot of them from previous houses, especially the space themed ones. We've had other space themed. What's the word I'm looking for? Holidayers. So far I can't see anything new because they have the little red dot next to them if they're new, and there's nothing that's come from Phil's house. But there is a bunch of stuff that I would like to buy if only I could. Yeah, there is nothing new. Sad face. Okay. Also, the Paradise Planning DLC exclusive items. Here. I like this mug actually. It kind of looks like a plant pot, but I'm sure you can make delicious drinks in it too. These are new, so I unlocked the ability to do room sketches, which I haven't used yet because normally I just, if I'm designing something directly, I don't need to use the room sketch feature, but it's fine. So yes, so that's why I have all the monies. Unless, hopefully this is how I do it. Expand it. Yes. Oh, and name it. We haven't even named the cafe. Wait, yes we have. We called it Mermaid Cafe, didn't we? Is it the restaurant we didn't name? Huzzah, let's get to work. We now have a second floor that we're going to turn into a gallery. Freestyle design. Excellent. Can we change the downstairs though? Not that there's anything I want to do to it. Really. But in adding the new room, I just like that there's a chance. Because as much as I love these plants, when they stand here by the door, I'm like, I can't get around. So maybe we should move them to like the back of the room. Maybe that can stay here. That kind of, hold on. I know it's not symmetrical, but like the point of this is so that this is available for the customers. So I guess there. This is the do not pass coffee plant. Like, do not pass beyond this point. That's the sign. This is the umbrella stand. I guess I do see people sitting here, so it's not too in the way. It just looks odd without being next to a plant. Bye. Okay. I do feel like there should be one more thing here somewhere. Not you. Maybe this can go here. Okay. We'll go with that. It does look kind of empty now, but you can just go straight to the chair, so that's fine. Eh? What? We're going to do the... What? We're going to do the gallery. I'm so confused. What does she mean? Lottie, are you okay? I'm finished. We just walked in. This may take a while. I'm just confused about what she meant. What if we made this a terrace? Can we make it like a terrace? A rooftop? Oh no, it's a gallery. Fuck's sake. Dang it, I want to make it an open air terrace for the cafe. But I guess we got the entirety of like the beach outside, so we don't need it. First of all, let's sort. Okay, the room size is already set for us. It can stay like that for now. Of course we want windows. Why wouldn't we want windows? Still want to hear the beach. I need to live my best life. We've got a beachside cafe. We want to hear the beach. It already makes the room so much more open. Okay, so we can... Obviously for a gallery we're going to need wall space, but one of the walls could still be this. But maybe not the... maybe not this wall. Because that's a lot of real estate for gallery usage. But it's weird having one wall that isn't. Ugh. Decisions. I don't think this is good for the paintings, having ivy. So let's make it the same brick, but not ivy covered. I'm sure there's one around here somewhere. Similar enough. Ish. Nothing like it. Shush. Don't worry. Okay, I think that'll do. The only alternative is to have... I know what we can do. I just talked about it in regards to Cherry's house, is we could have the window but then use partition walls to make the brick come around. That's what we're gonna do. trust the vision, trust the process. So if we have this as our here, and then we do this, because we have brick set as our default, we can then cover up some of the so we have a nice balcony. Yeah. Now do we want to cover these two or leave 3 open? I feel like leaving just one in the middle is like a patio door type thing. So yeah, and this gives room for the art to be shown. Okay, that's enough. Wait, I made a big mistake. You can't put art on partition walls. Heck. Damn it. Damn it, game. Wait, hold on a second. It works the other way around though. I can put random windows if this is set to, swap them round, make this everything, and then make a big display wall. Wait, it's not in here. Like this, maybe? I guess the other stuff could just go on the floor as like freestanding ones. That's what we're gonna have to do. I just love that you can have like a window sitting in the middle of nowhere. Okay, this window situation will take some work. We'll have to finalize it. I might choose just a completely different design. But for now, let's work with what we've got. So let's find some art to display. Let's have, what do we like? I mean, we obviously like Starry Night. Are these the only paintings I have? I mean, you know, they're great, but like... That's not what I wanted. I wanted it on the wall. Thanks, game. There we go. I'm thinking if we have a load of like sea-themed ones. Because you can hear the waves. So having a wave, a great wave in fact, would be very, you know, appropriate. I wonder if there's like a little item that can work as a art ticket, you know, type thing. The little information panel. Alright, which one of these is real? This one. So the water themed section is over here. Oh, they don't line up centrally. That's okay. And then we have the Van Gogh section. Okay. None of them will line up either at the top or at the bottom, so we'll just have to leave them as is. And then there's other... Where are we? There's other things that you can hang on that aren't like the museum art, but there's still like art that can be displayed. Like these tapestries. I feel like the blue one is very seaside-ish. So it can go on the left. Yes. Hanging scroll, pennant. The wall mounted LED display. Yes. Stuff like this. Is that a goose? Is that the untitled goose? Is that red? This little Red Riding Hood whale. Maybe this one. See, flower. We've got a flower theme. We've got a space theme. I mean, sky theme rather. Let's put that above. Then we're gonna have like maybe places to sit where you can admire the art. You don't just have to walk around. You can sit down. Yes. We said sea theme. We're going all in. We could either go with the tentacles. That's in my upstairs mermaid spa. So we could just have the carp. Sure. Fancy frame. What have we got? We've got still life. Ooh, this I put in Bunny's house. I just liked it that much, even though I don't know what it's got to do with Bunny, but like I think that she has aspirations for like fashion and what have you, being the peppy pop star type. So I thought that was quite nice for her house. Oh, let's go with some abstract art. We're going to change this frame though. Of course, this is the place where we can start putting anything that we want. So we could have like Cloud or Komodo. Or I like this one too. I like all of them actually. This is very obviously sea related. Let's go for the plain frame. So maybe we might have to have several of these because I like all of them. Where'd it go? It's hiding behind this window. I might just remove this window now that we've established we can see out here. Right, time to copy paste. Oh no, abstract flowers. I really want the abstract one, but we don't have a section for abstract art yet. I mean, it's kind of like adjacent, but that doesn't count as abstract completely. You can put some art in between each of these. That works. Okay. Trees. Now that is art. Once again, I am explaining to you that I am hungry. You have some photo art or some stamp art. Let's go with the birds. And we can put them over here. Okay, so now that it's starting to look like a gallery, I'm gonna pause the art placement for a second to make some seating available. So downstairs we have the Moroccan style chairs, I think it's called. So let's put more of those up here. This is me at IKEA's frame section. So yeah, so downstairs we have the red or the yellow, can't remember. So let's have, these look so comfy. Green. Gonna be facing the art, obviously. So it could be green or it could be, this color looks nice. Watch me go downstairs and find out the ones I have downstairs are both this color, brown. Why don't we choose something that I know it isn't? We haven't used this before. Let's use this. There. Looks refreshing and kind of nautical with the blue and the white. Have some matching tables for the corners. Or for... yeah. Now we need a poster explaining some of this art. So, I know that exists. The question is where? Let's try this household. This is like a miscellaneous section. But I don't know where something is. Yeah, there we go. I think that can stay as is. It's kind of explanatory. Oh, it's a pottery one. Hold on. Painting exhibition. Welcome. Oh, the lighting is shifting. Welcome to the painting exhibition. Put it in the middle. I feel like the floor is... Can we walk on some art? Can we have some rugs? I'm biased. Wait, we didn't even choose a fucking floor. Tap, 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 tap. Let's choose a floor first. For some reason, like, the concrete and bare wall kind of worked, so we may leave it like this. Oh, it separates these floors from the really fancy ones. See the little star? What have we got? I mean, this is technically art. You know? But you don't want to like hop, skip and jump out of the window though, that would be bad. Can we make it horizontal? Ooh, we can. So that's one option. Look how good the mermaid flooring looks. It doesn't look like anything that matches the walls, but it's like an artist representation. We have a river just flowing through the room. Ooh, this is nice. Although in this setting it's kind of calming because it's moving slowly too. The floor could be lava. Who knew that the floor was actually what was going to take the longest time to choose? What else have we got? Oh, that's so cute. Sanrio flooring. Okay, none of these are really working. Just walk on money, that's art. Now this is the gallery, the kind of posh gallery vibe. So I think that works well. Actually, the sort of inlaid lines match the wall, if that makes sense. These lines here, they match this wallpaper, so I'm going to go with that. Where can this treasure map go? Is it even the right way up? Yes. Hopefully that's pointing north. What is the theme? The theme is the sea, clearly. Let's put that there. Cool. We have... So back to the rug question. Is there anything we want to place? Starry skies in front of starry night. I think so. Kind of doesn't line up properly with the map now, but that's okay. So anyway, while I'm deep in the weeds of designing, thank you for hanging out. I hope you're having a good time. We're fundraising all month for St. Jude's, and I'm going to post a link because I haven't yet made a timer. But I really enjoy streaming with you all. You may have noticed that I'm very like chill and comfy and just talking to myself. So I did want to address the stream viewers at some point as well while I was doing it. But yeah, just so it doesn't go unsaid, I really, really appreciate you being here and subscribing and all that good, wonderful stuff. And I think my mods are great, my regulars are great. And if you're new or if you're lurking, you're also great. You won't get away without a thank you. So we need music in this room. As beautiful as the sound of the sea is, I feel like it needs some chill. The music boxes are, right? So let's put a music box in here and spend half an hour choosing what the music's going to be. Good times. Here we go. Let's try blue. We haven't made a blue one yet. We have all these flower variations. The verb. Let's go with this. Although we clearly need a place to put it and we need the music to go in it. This KK break art, once again, for anyone who missed it earlier, just perceive the flying Aries just yeeting into space. And you, mermaid. I'm enjoying hanging out after my gardening antics this afternoon. Good. What can we have? What's this sound like in the music box? A bit too chill, even for me. I love this, that sounds slightly creepy actually in the music box version. I was gonna say, I like the rainbow of the art, but they all sound quite melancholy. A little bit of a horror vibe, yes. Wait. Genius or basic? You decide. I'm going with genius. Okay, so we need a place to put this. How about we have like a counter table? I have a feeling that this game is then now going to say, who do you want working here? And they're going to stand behind the counter. If I make it an actual counter. So I'm trying to make it like a neutral table. This one? That matches the ones we have downstairs, so. Although it's extremely quiet now. But that's okay. Alright, what else can we put in this room? We need more standing art to appreciate. So this is all the wall-mounted stuff. Is there anything else that we've missed? I mean, clearly Jack's portrait is art and the gyroids are art. And the album covers, but you could be here all day if you included those two. So let's not. What else do we have? We need more of the sculptural art as well, so I think let's go look at the sculptures that we have. Wait, we have these stands. Hold on, hold on. Let's put these to good use. This, the sample case or the lighted display stand. We use these in the shop and they worked really well. I think let's use these. I have at least two. Alright, we've got to find some little things to put on them. And then we'll find some big freestanding things as well. have these. These are all good. These could all work. Oh god. I think I used it in the house the other day. I was like, but you know me, I love a gradient. I can't resist a gradient. Speaking of which, how do we use the... That didn't come out as I wanted. I've seen it in someone else's chat where it came up like a purple to pink gradient. I'm like, I want to know how to do that. But yes, I have not used the announce feature before. That's why I was kind of quite struggling to remember that it existed. Anywho. I feel like they should display the years thing, but then I'd have to change it each year. And then don't get started on the food is art. Otherwise we'd never leave. We have these two, they're quite small. Brewster's coffee is art. Yes, Sahana, that is the one. The red, I think it just picked up my user colour. Ooh. Fish. Butterflies. So what else would make people hang out in the art gallery? I feel like a shop would be a step too far, like we haven't really got room. I could make it slightly bigger and add a shop section. But that would just add 2 hours to our stream time if I did that. So let me stay on to only focusing on the art. Bunny? Bunny is in the shop already. Libra scale. I don't know what will go on the other one. Okay, the other one is going to stay empty for a second while I think about it. Let's go for the big sculptures. Where are they? We don't have many, but we could have... We could have the glowing version, the fake informative statue. Or the real one. Wait, does this go on a thing? God damn it, game. Let us have the real thing, you cowards. Given that languages came up earlier. See, this just makes me think of Portia. You know how we have the thinking can? I miss the thinking can. So you could just sit near the thinking statue and just hang out and have a think of your own. You know? Interior decoration with the Rosetta Stone only in Animal Crossing. I wish I had it. Like, but also I wouldn't want to take it away from where it was taken from. Just saying. Mine was red instead of yellow. So now I'm like... Okay, so yes, we will investigate the announcements when we're not on stream. But I'm glad that the gradient worked. That's all I wanted out of life. But yes, I think I was halfway through saying something about thanking you all and also that we're fundraising. So I'm going to do it one more time. There's the link. But after we've done this cafe gallery, we'll probably wrap up because It's been 3 hours already, and I should probably brave the kitchen with which may or may not still have a wasp in it and obtain some food, and then work out what I'm going to do for the evening. But I'm glad that I got a emote done today. That feels like a victory because I haven't had a new emote for ages. Hey, it's finally showing up for me. I can use it. Hopefully the wasp has buzzed off. Wow, Sahana, wow. Oh, that Stream Elements message is an old one because we did that topic when we did our streamiversary. So, I mean, online community is always great to talk about, but I've already said my piece on that, I think. Okay. Why don't you test out this theory? Have a sit while I'm designing. There we go. I know. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna choose some of our custom designs so we can place them down as well. Because I have a couple of painting ones, including Starry Night, ironically. Like this. So we could have that in the corner somewhere. Perfect. If you need to know how to deal with the wasp, just wing it a... I did spray some white vinegar and water mixture at it to hopefully the smell would make it like crawl back out of the window where it came, but the window is closed. This is my problem. They find their way in through like the sash window and then just buzz around and not find their way back out, and it's really annoying. Sorry, I'm gonna hydrate. I think we did well choosing the theme tune as the... because it fades into the background more. Clouds? Ooh. I think cloud is art. And that goes with our sky theme. Now that we've placed it, we can move it. What else do we have? There's room for more. There's like potential for more. But let me just choose something to go on that display stand. And I think we can probably leave that there and come back to it when we next remodel. Wait, do we have anything that isn't in this section? Wait. That could count. These little snacks. Oh, hold on. I have an idea. Stained glass handheld lantern, maybe. It's not even on. Hold on. We need it to be glowing, right? There we go. It's tiny, but I think it works. Okay, so this is our start for 10, as they say. Our art gallery space where you can come and chill and perceive and get inspired. I feel like we should have some sketchbooks near the entrance, like our art gallery here also does that. They like, or you can buy sketchbooks or they provide them, I can't remember. So you can draw stuff as well when you're sitting and perceiving. Let's see if we can add those to the floor next to the couch. Paper is in the household section. This. Can we make this count? Look like sketchbooks is the question. There'd need to be like a plain black design in front. And I'm not sure we have that. I think you'd have to add individual colours, like as designs. This is just a floor design. I'm not sure that really works. There's also... It won't let me use the patterns from Able Sisters, which is strange because normally that appears in between these two. Maybe you can't do that on the island, which is odd. Storyboards. Okay, we're not going to solve this one today, so let's go say we were done. Are we done? Yeah, we're done, we're done. I'm cancelling. No, I'm not. No, no, no. Mermaid Cafe is perfect. Ooh. Dining hall. Wait, there's a new person there. Oh, that's because we designed Phil's house. I was like, who's this? They're new. Look at that tasty, tasty cake. Alright, so we use the yellow ones downstairs. Cool. Gallery. Oh, look everyone, look at the art. That's so cute. Oh. I love it. This is so wholesome. That last lingering shot took so long. I think I took my time in taking the picture, but I didn't know it was going to stay on it. I was like, okay, do I take one? Do I not? Sweet. Hello, Pango. I think they just wave when they're here. Cute. Alright, let's go. I think we've got a picture of the outside, so I think we can go back. Let's go! Yay, we made money. Your work in the gallery is striking. The whole place absolutely screams mermaid. That's kind of alarming. Great work. It might be fun to look at other people's work now. Hint, hint, hint. It would be cool to see that, actually. I haven't, like, added any designs of mine to it, and I haven't looked at any designs yet. So one day I will get that far. You can set up a theme for the gallery you've designed. Let me know if you think of a good one. What? Lottie, you're saying random things without explaining yourself. Like earlier, she was like, let me go into the cafe, because she said you didn't speak to me about something, and I wonder if it kept the changes I made in the downstairs of the cafe. Because if not, that would be annoying, but there were only small changes, so I'm not too worried. Like, we cleared out the entrance area. Yeah, it's kept. I will, thanks. Give me your best coffee. Alright, who's this new character? Where are they? Paula. Have you ever seen tea that changes colour when you add lemon juice? I used to do it when I was a kid. It's like magic. Yodelay. Oh. Let's go upstairs. I know we were just there, but I want to see it, like, in person. And speak to the people, see if they have something to say about the art. Why, thank you. I mean, it wasn't my idea, but I executed it, which is the opposite to real life. Normally I have the ideas and can't execute them, so whoever decided to put this above Mermaid Cafe is a genius. I think it was Lottie. She gets the credit. This is such a simple yet elegant way to make use of the informative statue. I should try doing this at home. I wonder if this would be considered trendy. Okay. What's something fancy like this doing in a cafe gallery? They really went for a classy vibe, huh? I went for an artsy vibe. It's an art gallery. Okay. I think I'm going to find a place to sit Mermaid down. Should we go back to our island? It's probably quite neglected right now. Let's go back and say goodbye there. Maybe I'll do one last check of the villagers to see if any of them have returned to the house. Bye, everybody. Cute. Let's go back. Yes, I do. You know. Goodbye. Right, we'll find somebody to raid in a second. I'm just going to run around quickly the island and see who's home. Out of Marina, Leo, Cherry... Oh no, Cherry we saw. And Bunny. And if anyone missed it, we've got some changes to our island. So look. Speaking of art. Speaking of art, there's Fang. Hello Fang, you are art. There's a garden lantern out here. I used to flap my gums about the light pollution, but you try stepping on a slimy leaf in the dead of night. See if you don't change your tune. I said nothing, Fang. I said nothing. And then we have... Oh, Maple is fishing behind her house. Then we have... Our wedding section now is on the beach. Poor Fang. Yes, indeed. And there's one of our informative statues. Right, we've got what's the time? Yeah, let's be careful of tarantulas. Although it doesn't matter, I ran right over one the other day and it didn't even notice. Because I didn't have my net out or anything, so... Marina's home! Let's go! This is Marina's new house design. So before she had the chocolate strawberry walls, and she still has that on the floor, but now she has an entire suite of things. She has the same bed, she's got a little desk, little cooking area, she's got her bookcase, and she has the bath once again partitioned off for privacy. I don't watch much TV, but I do try to watch the weather report. That way I know in advance if I'll be able to dry my laundry outside and whether to water the flowers. How cute. But look, she has a bathing area. Sorry, like she's literally about to have a bath, so it's awkward, we've got to leave. But I gave her a little bath area with fairy lights. So yes, she has the perfect apartment for like one person. Sorry, Marina. And because of the restriction of adding this partition wall and stuff, the only way I could get her a bedside table was by putting it on the wall. because otherwise there's just no way that you could have walked around comfortably. So that's why she has the little plant pot and thingy next to her bed. So the problem solving aspect of getting all of this in one space takes a lot longer than it seems. Chocolate floor and multiple rooms. A sweet, sweet. Yes, she even has the strawberry chocolate on the patchwork quilt wallpaper, so it keeps the theme. But she finally has windows, because that's what gets me with some of these wallpapers, is they don't have windows. But yeah, she's got room for everything. Puzzles, scrapbooking, books, eating, watching TV, having a bath, sleeping. So yes, that's Marina's house. Let's see if Leo's home. Although Leo we did on the stream, so I'm not too worried if he's not home. But he is. Welcome to Pearland. Now, one of the things that's unfortunate is that I didn't realise... I thought I'd keep out what I wanted him to have, so I kept out the tuxedo, but then he like randomly wears it, so I think there's a chance that even if I take... Like, I took the muscle suit out of Cherry's design, but I think she might still wear it. So there's no way to take away their belongings, but... So we have a wonderful pair selection over here. Has anything ever looked tastier than my pear jelly? Paradise, yes, Sahana. Don't be shy about snapping some photos, just make sure I'm in each shot too. Ah, Leo. Last time I clicked on this coffee maker, he said he wanted to make toast in it, and I was concerned. So I gave him a nice green jacket as well. But yeah, I think we did well. Bye, Leo. Alright, let's see if we're lucky with Bunny as well. He obviously needed the coffee, yes indeed. Oh, and we also have these lovely gates now in this section. So the island is just, even after all this time, still improving. I haven't saved these changes into the dream address yet. She is! Luck is smiling on us. Bunny's new house. Ta-da! It's still the same kind of bright colour scheme, but it's just been upgraded a little bit. This finally doesn't face the wall anymore. Welcome to my palace. It's totally full of all the things that make me HAPPY happy. Feel free to look at all my fab stuff and validate my lifestyle. I placed most of it. So this corner is exactly the same as it was before. But yeah, she now has fairy lights, she now has better furniture. She had the wooden block stuff before, so I've upgraded her to some pink wooden stuff. Cherry blossom rug, new wallpaper. She has some stuff, you can't quite see it. There we go, next to her bed, like little posters, autographs, manga, something like that. There we go. That kind of looks like Bakugo, honestly. The one with the spiky hair. She has a couch and TV. Having come from like Marina's room, it looks like she has so much space because she has this single room and there's all this walking around space. Because I didn't use like every single inch of room, but that's okay. I think she needs to practice her dance moves, so that's why she has a lot of room. And there's a painting, and then a gift I gave her, which is this. For her cooking, and I gave her carrot cake. Not that I'm trying to typecast her, because she's a bunny, but like I thought she would appreciate it. She likes orange and pink. So. Hi, welcome. But yeah, let's find a place, because sadly we are wrapping up. Let's find a place to set our character and say our goodbyes and raid into somebody. Everyone else's house is the same, so I'm not going to go into Apollo's. Let's go to the moon. Seeing as we did a space themed house, it seems fitting. Surrounded with all the egg decorations. Oh wait, we can't sit here because of this music. Dang it. I might have to move this actually. There we go. Now we have a bit of peace, because we had the game music, the gyroids, the cricket, and that music player was way too much. But thank you all so much for kicking off our fundraiser in style. We're almost halfway to the goal just from those 2 donations, because you're just very, very generous. So thank you so much. But we'll be doing it for the rest of April. And... oops, I meant to click this. There we go. And thank you for the hype train earlier. Thank you for the subs. Enjoy the new lurk emote. And for those of you who got the hype train emote of the cat that was sleeping, that was adorable. But yeah, let's go find somebody. Let me sit somewhere else, because the noise is still bothering me. Yay, let's have KK sing us out. Let's do a concert. Let's hear it. And I'll find somebody to raid while he's playing, so I'll put it on emote mode. I'll leave it up to you. Let's go, KK. Take a seat. Thank you all for being here. Oh, KK break, we just got this one, so let's hear it KK style. This is like having viewer credits, only it isn't, but you know what I mean? When they have the credits at the end of the stream. Time to do a chair dance.